Hi guys and gals, it's John
and Sean
from AFK Books and Records in beautiful Virginia Beach, Virginia. Emily is away on assignment. So we got some amazing stuff to show you. First of all, the listening events we had last week, absolutely amazing. 21 pilots, incredible. I'm going to tell you about that first, and Wallows too. Clancy, first up, we had our biggest early listening party ever on Saturday. Over 180 folks, had to do 2 of them. The first studio album in 3 years from the Columbus, Ohio-based duo of Tyler Joseph and Josh Dunn. They've established themselves as one of the most successful bands of the 21st century and redefined the sound of a generation. We have an indie-exclusive clear red splatter, which is this baby right here, which includes this sleeve. A couple things. We're waiting on more of the vinyl to come in tomorrow, so we will have this tomorrow. We've got tracking for it. We will have more of these hopefully next week, maybe tomorrow, probably next week. So we'll let you know when we get those in. Feel free to pre-order. We'll put you down. Again, this tomorrow, this probably next week, maybe tomorrow, we're not really sure. CD right now. This is also an indie exclusive event CD that only event stores are able to get, so we've got a few of those left too. By the way, you can order any of this stuff on afkbooksandrecords.com whilst supplies last. So again, amazing turnout, so much fun, what a great record. Now we're going to talk about the Wallows. There you go. Wallows.
This is Model, the third full-length album by the LA-based bedroom pop band fronted by Dylan Minnette. This indie record store exclusive is pressed on orchid and translucent orange. It's got this cool horizon type pattern to the vinyl, and it comes with a poster. This is also
and it
available.
also comes with this, which
cool,
is absolutely
very
amazing.
Cool sleeve. Check
it's
that
got
out.
An extra poly sleeve, so you can drop them right into your living room with you. How cool is that?
Also have this on CD and cassette varietals,
which John right there.
Boom.
And you get this groovy poster. So Wallows. Again, thanks so much for coming out for that event. Great turnout on both of those.
This was awesome.
Now we got Dive. Let's dive into some Dive. Frog in Boiling Water, the band's 4th full-length LP. Across 10 dark and dazzling tracks, they deliver hypnotic shoegaze to create a transportive, sensual work of hope, beauty, and renewal. This is on limited indie exclusive green, and we also have it on CD.
There it is.
Very cool.
Next up, we have Mr. Lenny Kravitz himself. This is Blue Electric Light. This is his latest contribution from the man whose music, not to mention his singular style, continues to inspire millions the world over. This is his 12th studio album, and his talents as a writer, producer, and multi-instrumentalist resonate as he wrote and played most of the instruments on this record himself. This is on Indie 2 LP. Pink and blue, and it comes with a 16-page booklet.
Sweet. Next up, too bad Emily is not here for this because she would love to talk about this band. News of the World, La Luz, the California rock band's new release, is a record born of calamity, a work of dark, beautiful psychedelia, reflecting Shauna Cleveland's experience of having her world blown apart by a breast cancer diagnosis just 2 years after the birth of her son. This Loser edition is on Orange Crush. Absolutely amazing band. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. La Luz.
Very good. Next, we might know this guy, Mr. David Bowie here. This is Diamond Dogs. 2024 marks the 50th anniversary of the release of the landmark single Rebel Rebel, which appeared in a remix form on Bowie's 8th and most musically adventurous album of the early 1970s. We have this in 2 varieties here. We've got a half-speed cut LP as well as this super cool picture disc. Get them while they're hot.
Nice. Get them while they're here.
Get them while they're here.
Drive-By Truckers, English Oceans, the Athens alt-country rockers' 10th album, released low about 10 years ago. While their previous records were largely dominated by guitarist Patterson Hood's songs, fellow guitarist Mike Cooley split songwriting duties with Hood on this one. It's a fantastic record, and back on Ocean Blue vinyl with a new side D etching. I love this record. Already own it in black. I have to make the call. Am I going to buy it again?
He's going to buy it again.
Probably. Such an amazing record.
All right, up next, we've got Paul Weller's 66, the 17th and newest album from the one-time jamster and style counselor. He turned 66 on Saturday. Happy birthday, Mr. Weller.
Woo!
Hence the title. This features collabs with Noel Gallagher, Bobby Gillespie of Primal Scream, Suggs of Madness, and others. His solo jams are always consistently fantastic, so we're looking forward to spinning this in the shop for the remaining week or so. This is on Limited Blue with full-size booklet and fold-out poster.
Nice. Next up, Creed Greatest Hits, 12 anthems across 2 LPs, including the smash hits Higher, One Last Breath, My Sacrifice, My Own Prison with Arms Wide Open, and more. Includes an etched D-side. Creed.
Up next,
Bats.
Andrew Bird Trio, Sunday Morning Put On. Wait.
Sorry.
Oh, wow.
I got ahead of myself
he's
with the
jumping
bats.
gun
Go
over
ahead.
here. Sorry. Sunday Morning Put On. Inspired by a lifetime of listening to jazz and woodshedding, this is Andrew's take on the Great American Songbook. Transcending nostalgia and pushing his limits as an improviser, replacing saxophones with violin solos and showcasing his signature vocal prowess. The trio reimagines jazz standards completely live in SoCal's legendary Valentine Studios. This is on limited indie red.
Is that a bonus sticker or is that?
You get if you buy this one, you get a bonus hype sticker.
sticker.
Look at that.
So cool. Next up, here are the Bats. Aquabats, the return of the Aquabats. First time on vinyl, originally released in 1996, it marks the official debut of the Aquabats, establishing their unique musical style, signature look, and chaotic attitude. This is a 30th anniversary edition on Play-Doh Purple. Bats.
Even more Aquabats. This is the Fury of the Aquabats. 1997 saw their second studio album and ultimately legendary addition to their catalog. This features the debut of longtime member Jimmy the Robot, James Briggs, as well as James Briggs on woodwinds, and the Baron Von Tito, also known as Travis Barker.
What?
Do we know that guy?
We do.
On drums, lineup produced an eclectic ska classic, most notably the mega single Super Rad. This is 30th anniversary edition on Fiesta Red.
Nice. We got more bats for you. The Aquabats versus the Floating Eye of Death. In 1999, the band entered experimental territory with this release. Expanding beyond their ska roots, the band flexes their imaginative songwriting muscles both in subject matter and style. This is a 30th anniversary edition on Floating Eye Fleshy Pink. Aquabats.
And cheers to my buddy Kyle, if you're watching. Thank you for introducing me to the Aquabats back in high school.
Go Kyle!
Go Kyle, you rock. All right, next we've got Danger Mouse and Gemini, Born Again. Celebrated producer and musician Danger Mouse and prodigiously talented New York rapper Gemini team up for their long-delayed second collaborative album, having been recorded 2 decades ago and indefinitely shelved in town now. This is available to you on indie exclusive 180-gram Pacific Blue.
Here we go. Municipal Waste, Tango and Trash.
Metal voice.
Yes, they made a name for themselves as the band of the thrash metal revival of the 2000s. Formed in 2001, they are known for their energetic and humorous approach to crossover thrash, just like my vocal stylings here. This EP comes on black and white marble with a B-side etching. Escape to Municipal Waste.
Absolutely. All right, next up we have Girl and Girl, Call the Doctor. The Australian rock band's Sub Pop debut feels like a vital, electrifying shock to the senses, much like John's metal voice. Rolling Stone calls it emotional mayhem that's relatable and very catchy. This is the loser edition on white.
All right. Yellowmon, Nobody Move, Nobody Get Hurt. There wasn't a weak number on this 10-song set, and all backed by blistering rhythms from the Roots Radix. This album's title track was a huge Jamaican and global hit. It's a 40th anniversary pressing on a Lemonade, pressed to order, by the way. So get it before it's gone, because I probably won't be able to get more.
Next up, Gravediggers, 6 Feet Deep. The group's 1994 album brought together Prince Paul, Fruquan, Too Poetic, and RZA. It helped give birth to hip-hop's subgenre of horrorcore, and it also helped birth one of hip-hop's first supergroups. This is on Clear with Red Splatter.
Nice. Duke Ellington and Johnny Hodges back to back. This is one of the very best small group records Ellington ever made, a perfectly integrated set of music that truly swings the blues. The Verve Acoustic Sound series features transfers from analog tapes and is remastered on 180-gram vinyl in deluxe gatefold packaging.
Next up, The Meters, now playing. They defined New Orleans funk not only with their own recordings, but also as the backing band for numerous artists, including many produced by Alan Toussaint. They never broke into the mainstream, but their sound provided the basis for much of the funk and hip-hop that took place in the 80s and 90s. The Meters rock. This is on Transparent Black Ice.
Man, they should have broke through. There's still time. Come buy some meters. We have a lot of meters. Each of those records is just off the chain. Great.
Fire.
Next up, Travis Tritt, Country Chapel. The triple platinum selling country star invites listeners back to the Country Chapel, beginnings of his childhood, with this gospel debut, combining church choir roots with his CMA award-winning rasp-tinged vocals. The legendary talent celebrates his heartfelt journey of faith on Red Apple Wax.
And last but certainly not least, we have Fania All-Stars Latin Soul Rock. This is a star-studded collab between Fania All-Stars and guests such as Jorge Santana, Billy Cobham, Manu Dibango, and Jan Hammer. That was recorded live and in the studio. This is produced on 180 gram at RTI. what does that say?
By the ubiquitous Kevin Gray.
The ubiquitous
I added that.
Kevin.
I added the ubiquity because, man, he's a busy man, that Kevin Gray. Yeah. So that's what we've got for you. We got a bunch of great new releases, which we just showed you, as well as restocks, which we're gonna show you, and more stuff rolling in tomorrow. Again, we'll be contacting you on the 21 Pilots if you pre-ordered one. As soon as we get more in our hands, we got about half of them. We're getting a bunch more tomorrow.
We're getting there.
So we'll keep you posted. Thanks for watching, and thanks for supporting independent retail. Take care, guys.